I still remember where I was 7 years ago when I started seeing gender equality in a new way. I was exploring a career change into early childhood education and was being led around a quaint world of tiny chairs and toys and tables by a nice old lady who was the coordinator of a Montessori training center in Oak Ridge. At the end, she shook my hand and looked me in the eye and said, "I hope you'll do it, and I wish you luck." I was taken aback by her encouragement. I'd encountered the same encouragement from other teachers I knew. So trying to understand, I asked her, "Do you believe I'll be a great teacher?" And she said, "No, not exactly. But you're a man, and men are much needed in education right now. Kids don't have enough male role models." I didn't know then. Males comprised only 3% of early childhood educators. I asked her why that was, and she didn't really have an answer. I asked the teachers I knew, and they didn't know either. The answer I eventually discovered was complicated, but included the uncomfortable truth that, on average, when people are given the choice, they'd rather not have adult men they don't know around their vulnerable kids. It just feels better that way. And it was about that time that I started to wonder if we needed a gender equality 2.0. Because it wasn't too long ago in the West that women weren't viewed as equals. Because it just felt better that way. Women's emancipation, an important victory for gender equality. And there are still battles to be fought. But society has started to understand that women face discrimination, and addressing it makes it better for everybody. But the uncomfortable truth is that men face gender discrimination too, and it's not just the ones trying to follow their passions for teaching in school. It happens in cases of intimate partner violence, where men are 49% of victims with no shelters for them. It happens in child custody cases, where in the legal system, fathers can often face a bias. It can happen in the first moments of a baby boy's life, when his foreskin is surgically cut off because, why? I don't know. I don't know why we still do that. Maybe it's because it feels better to keep doing it. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask you to allow me to tell you what I believe is better for women, men, and families. A gender equality that acknowledges and addresses issues men face. A gender equality that includes everyone, so that kids get the male role models they need, families stay closer, and all babies stay intact. I'm Phil Johnston from Cafe Vancouver. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil.